Yeah! What up, YouTube? It's Louis here bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Today, for the Bitcoin price, it seems that Bitcoin's reversing the trend. And we'll go into more details about the patterns in play. I'll see you in it. Welcome back, guys, to the Louis FX channel. Let's dive straight into it. So the other week I called out this double bottom pattern here where we came down once, found support, bounced up, came back again and failed to break that support. So this is called the double bottom pattern because it's failed to break support on 2 occasions, meaning it doesn't want to go in that direction. So it doesn't want to go under this area. It wants to go up, and that's what we've seen here. And then we've had this massive push up, and I said in the video, if we break this neckline here, this is our target up here, 40,000. And as you can see, as soon as we broke it, we started heading up, but we found resistance here. And that's why we came down, and then we lost the neckline. So this means that the pattern is no longer in play, but it can come back into play if we break the neckline again, and which we did. So it's like, so we got the target 40,000 again, but there's more to it. So when we started coming down, can you see I drew this triangle? We were trapped in this triangle and we were just going sideways in it. And then we lost space in the triangle. So what this means is that a move will be forced. And so it could have either gone to the downside or to the upside. But as you can see, it went to the upside, and I was more leaning to bullish because this is a bullish pattern. Some people could say this is a falling wedge, and then the moves were getting smaller and smaller, and the breakouts to the upside. The breakouts most likely to the upside because we've just come in from a massive pump and we're like consolidating, like chilling out, refueling the rockets before we continue the trend, which is an uptrend. So what I was seeing when we were down here, if I zoom in for you guys, I noticed a head and shoulders pattern. So if you haven't watched the head and shoulders pattern, I'll leave the link down in the description. But the head and shoulders pattern, we need to recognize the head and the shoulders. So if you can't spot it here, the best thing to do is go on a lower time frame. So I've gone on the hour now. So we have a shoulder here, a head, and then the other shoulder. And remember, it doesn't come into play unless the neckline is broken. Once the neckline is broken, then we go, the pattern comes into play. And what do we need to do? We need to measure from the tip of the head back to the neckline. And then wherever it breaks out, that's where you place it. And then you've got your target here, which was this box. And that price was 35,000. And then we've got then surpassed that. And then I'll go into this pattern in a second. So when we broke out here, it's telling us that it's at least going to go here. We fell short and started consolidating. That's fine because we were finding a level of support because we've just gone up and we need to relax basically. The charts don't go up forever. So it went up, made a higher high, and now it's forming the higher low. And when we formed this higher low, it created a flag pattern like this, a triangle, a flag or triangle pattern, whatever is best for you. So I just like calling it a triangle pattern. And with this pattern, you measure the push into it, and wherever it breaks out, you place that. So that's why I have this here, and you can see we met that exactly. And now we got to there, we need to come back down because we just broke this resistance and haven't used it as support yet. It doesn't have to use it as support, but it's more likely to. There's a higher percentage chance that it will rather than not. So look, when we had this breakout over here, that's a target there. And how did I measure that? I just placed it from here into the triangle, and then wherever it breaks out, that's your target. And then our target was met exactly, as you can see. And that price is 35,600. So why do I have a target of 39,000 over here? Well, the reason is we have another triangle here. Yes, it's going down, but it's basically the same pattern as this, the flag pattern and also the falling wedge. So with this, what did I just do here to get that target over there? I measured the push into it. So if I just change the time frame so we can see a bit clearer and zoom in. So for the falling wedge or the triangle pattern, we measure the push into it. And then wherever the breakout is, that's where you place it. So the breakout happened there, and that's your target up there. Sorry, the breakout was there, and that's why your target's there. 39,200. So now, going back to here, because our target was met of this flag pattern, we now need to see Bitcoin come back to this area. You see to the left here, we have wicks. And then when we came down, we bounced off a little bit, then broke through, and then failed to go back above. And then that line's over there. So that's why we dropped. And we were filling in the triangle. So what will happen now is we'll roll over, and then we need to hold this level here of 35,000 exactly. So, oops. So if we hold 35,000 and do not go below, wicks can go below, but we want the bodies to stay above here. If that happens and we stay above, we will head to 39,000. Perfect, guys. If you enjoyed that video, please make sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to LouisFX already, subscribe for more. All right, guys. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.